against me. So high on low self-esteem.
That's not us. That's
Oh, I'm
us.
so glad you guys are back. I was getting separation anxiety. I'm a little needy.
Well,
Because I wanted to breathe in
when
that
we go on the
bag
break,
anymore.
I jump on my iPhone and go on the internet, so I'm really never far from my nerds.
I don't have an iPhone.
Go and add
don't
us
have
to
nice
Twitter, by
things.
the way. He is Call Me Tasteless. I'm Artosis.
Yes.
Twitter's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
good. So,
I'll read what you guys type.
yeah. Who do you think is going to win this with MarineKing Prime against Zenio?
It's
I
hard
don't
to say.
know.
MarineKing is really emotional, but Zenio has more emotion than people give him credit for.
Yeah, you don't really. It's not really captured on the camera, but well, the truth of the matter is, the vast majority of StarCraft players,
I think-
when they're in situations like this, it's pretty emotional. I mean, your pro gaming career is on the line to some extent because you're
is.
worth so much more to sponsors as a Code S player than a Code A player. So you don't even want to deal with up and down matches.
Here they are. It's hard to say who's going to win. Before coming in tonight, I thought if these two face, I kind of gave the edge to Zenio, and people are going to think you're crazy. But I feel like MarineKing puts way too much pressure on himself. He's just a little bit too stylistic still, even though he's been fixing that a lot. And a very solid player like Zenio definitely has potential to take him out.
I think you're correct with the pressure issue.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
a lot of people know this, but MarineKing is one of the most popular players in Korea.
And outside of Korea.
And outside of Korea.
And he wants to win so badly, guys. So badly.
Yeah.
The second place is just making him want to win more. Map is going to be Metalopolis, a huge map, a good map for Zenio. Zergs love it.
Love it. Ever since we fixed starting
Zergs love it. Men want to be it. Children want to play with it. And women want to marry it.
Wow. All right. The countdown has started, Artosis. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm getting nerd chills.
I'm Reds, tasteless.
You're Reds. I'm Reds too. So head-to-head here, Zenio against MarineKing Prime. Pivotal because the loser of this only has one chance to get back into Code S. The winner gets two. Let's see who's going to win this. This is the GSL, and oh my God, we're about to see something crazy. We'll get that on camera in a second.
And just tell her.
Don't spoil it. All right, so over here in the red, I don't even know if we're actually going to introduce the player names. Depends on what the Korean commentators end up doing. Okay, do you see it? Yeah, that's what he's doing.
You know what they should have done is introduced Zenio slowly, and then introduce MarineKing on the gold base. You're like, why does he start at a gold base? That's not fair. Well, that's what he's going to do, Tasteless.
Now, this is a strategy I actually used in a match I played against my brother, but it failed because he went to the Zelnaga Watchtower, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
But if you can use it with an element of surprise, and Zergs are much less likely to spot this. It's such, when I did it against my brother, I did it against Terran because I was having so much success with it on the ladder. Oh, no, he was random. That's right. I was like, man, I hope he's Zerg. Okay, anyways, thanks to LG, Intel, and G-Skill.
This is really interesting to me. MarineKing's done this twice recently. And Zenio, where is his Overlord going to go? Because if you just go straight over, when I play Zerg, I like to actually set this Overlord through the center of the map.
Oh, do you?
I like to sit it in the center till I have Zerglings and then send it behind his main. Looks like Zenio has a different style, though. He's going to send his Overlord elsewhere.
Now, the thing about taking this gold base is you get so much money so quickly. You can make a ton of barracks. It's much stronger against a hatchery first, but you can make a ton of barracks. And if you end up getting so much money, you can actually make another command center. So oftentimes, when I do it, I make another command center back in my main.
And another few things. You don't need as many SCVs to saturate.
Right.
Obviously, the mules become exponentially better. So it's really great for a small, short period of time. Of course, it's not easy to defend. You have to get aggressive with it. It's got like 3 huge ramps. Imagine trying to defend that, man.
Just imagine
you're like trying to tech up to like a Banshee. It's like, no, you're at the gold base, dude.
What are you doing, man?
Oh, you go to the gold base to take the gas? Oh, my head hurts. Oh.
Now, note MarineKing Prime doesn't know the exact starting location of his opponent.
Zenio has no idea. He hasn't even sent out a drone, man. He's actually doing the no drone scout.
Zenio might get punked this game. I mean, Ash the pitcher might run in the booth and be like, oh my God, man, oh God, you totally got punked. And Zenio's not going to be happy about that.
No, man.
At all.
No one wants Ash the pitcher running their boot.
No, man, I don't care how many more followers that guy has on me than me on Twitter.
He cheated, man.
I was having a hard time saying that. It made me so sad.
That's all right.
So he sees. Okay. He's got to be very careful.
He's about to show off what he has here.
Oh, he messed up. He accidentally showed him too soon. He should have actually.
No, actually, that did not see. He might think that.
Oh my God, you're right. He didn't see it.
Did not see. Fourth barracks, third and fourth barracks going up, and fifth barracks going up as well. Recently, we've seen quite a bit from TLO, from Team Liquid, doing a lot of 6 and sometimes 7 barracks plays against Zerg, where you only show them like a Marine, and then you just go a bunch of barracks and just start attacking them. If they don't have a Bane,
now he knows.
They're pretty dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, this is pretty cool, man. This is pretty neat.
It's pretty nifty.
This is like TLO and Tasteless had a baby. That's what this strategy is.
We would have a beautiful baby.
It would actually be so funny, so handsome.
Don't stop.
So beautiful, so intelligent, so it goes through its StarCraft. This would actually be the best baby ever.
I want to blow your guys' mind before he attacks here. Think about this for a minute. In the future, it's going to happen. Gosu babies. Kids are going to be playing games so young, and people have already figured out games, that we're going to have Gosu babies. They're going to know how to play FPS
when I have a
properly.
kid, Tasteless, I'm going to make it watch TV as soon as it's born so it becomes ADHD, and then I'm going to sit it in front of a StarCraft computer. It's going to be epic.
When I have a baby, the first thing
when
he's going
it
to touch
beats
is
me,
a
though,
mouse.
I'm going to start hating it. I ground him like, no, you're grounded. You DT drop me. And
you became a Protoss player. You're out of the family.
Baneling Nest is on the way. Zenio loses that Overlord, unfortunately.
This is smart because he can make so many SCVs because he has so much money. He sends basically everything with this. Yep. And I don't know, man. I think Zenio might lose this. I don't think Zenio is really reacting.
Well, here's the thing. Zenio's doing a great job with those speedlings, of course, but the Baneling Nest is about to finish. And when the Baneling Nest finishes, there is a good chance that he will hold this. I think MarineKing is, this is not looking good for him, man.
Let's see. He needs to get the Banelings.
Yeah, that's the Banelings. It basically is just going to come down to, can he get a couple good Banelings off? If he can, he'll win. If he can't, he won't.
Now, MarineKing Prime's
good
smart.
spreading.
Yeah,
oh,
I was going to say that's a beautiful spread.
That's going to make it almost impossible for Zenio. The Banelings just aren't going to do much.
All right,
and
here we go.
Out come the Broodlings. Hits at the same time. Very smart. And wow, those...
Let's see here. Well, it's been a bit of an exchange. I don't know if I'd say that.
It's been some sort of exchange.
Now the question is, does he just turn around? Because he can actually just get gas and start playing this like a normal TVZ. I have no idea.
Well, we're going to have to see what his choice is. Remember last time he did this, he actually messed up against MC, played it really poorly. But this game, I kind of like that he's turning around a little bit. You don't want to engage those Banelings on creep without stim, because they're pretty fast on creep. Creep's pretty neat. And already throwing down his expansion again.
All right, now I don't know if MarineKing Prime should be doing this. I think this is a pretty unwise decision. Oh, let's see, it's a lot of Banelings, man.
Yeah, it is. But
he's the king of Marines, I'm sorry.
He has a lot of Marines, man. That's a lot of barracks pumping Marines nonstop. So 5 barracks just rallying nonstop. Yo, Zenio, I guess he, you know what? He figured there. He's like, all right, I have Banelings. I held it off. He killed my hatch. He's done attacking me. But MarineKing had other things planned for Zenio. If Zenio had sat back for a moment longer, I don't know, sit in one base for a little bit, maybe make a spine collar on top of your ramp, push your creep a little bit. But that's like, this is impossible, man. He's never practiced against this. To do it all perfectly first try,
it's pretty tough. Well, look at this beautiful placement here. MarineKing has a chunk of Marines at the bottom. These other Marines at the top are like, cover me.
That is clever, Tasteless.
Uh-oh. Look at that, allowing the Marines at the bottom to take some pot shots at him.
Oh, man. And the Marines come up into the main base, targeting the Baneling Nest for some reason.
Well, I mean, if he gets rid of that, there's not
gets rid of anything, the game's going to be over. 49 supply to 27. Zenio. Oh, boy.
Zenio is going to be very disappointed with this game here.
Oh, certainly. You can't not be disappointed. And even though he's holding off these attacks for the time being, well, there's 2 Marines in his line with 9 kills. Yeah, that's going to be it. We should be seeing GG momentarily here.
Oh, 2 Banelings on 1 Marine, too.
Really great micro by MarineKing. Great splitting, great control, really awesome decision making.
Oh, he just sends the SCVs. The SCVs like, I want to see. He has some Zerglings. He's basically waiting with all his drones and Zerglings here to try to have one last attempt, and that's why MarineKing Prime sent his SCVs. He knows as well. If I just send all my workers, I win. So, winning's pretty good. I like to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm glad he did it today at least once. But Zenio, no wins for him. Pretty wild day of rushes here at the GSL.
Yeah, I mean, really impressive games, man.
Which season was it? It was all rushes, season 3? Every single game was an all-in?
Every single game was all in, season 2. Oh, this chair made my leg fall asleep.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's terrible, man.
That's bad.
Sleepy leg. Well, I mean, there's not much to say. That was a very specific strategy, and it was one that was more common during the beta. Actually, I don't know how common it was, but I did it a lot.
Yeah, it was more common during the beta. We've seen it like a handful of times.
Think about this for a minute. MarineKing Prime has won recently in the past maybe 10 games, so many games with builds from the beta.
That's true.
Think about that.
The
Thor
beta's
rushes,
coming back, man.
It's back.
You know what Zenio should have done? He should have done a beta build. He should have gone one supply roaches, man.
He's... we have what fashion goes in cycles every 30 years. Well, that's what the builds do in StarCraft apparently every 7 months. Bell-bottom jeans are back.
Tasus goes outside with his, he's like charting the stars, figuring out how long it takes for beta builds to come back.
I am.
Tasus
what I do.
He's getting ready for the SCV Marine all-in.
Yeah.
He's going to be the first on the ladder showing that off again.
Well, I mean, if you're a MarineKing Prime fan, it's good. He's got 2 chances.
He does.
The thing about MarineKing Prime is he's sort of a player who can beat anybody at least a few times. So the more chances he has, the better. I don't think for instance, with Zenio, there's some people he just cannot beat.
Yeah, no, I think that MarineKing, excellent chance of getting back into Code S. Zenio, not as much. He's a great player, but
yeah,
it's going to be harder for him. Well, we're going to go and see Alicia versus Nada. These are actually probably the 2 players I fawn over the most. We have the superstar Nada against the man crush Alicia. They're both awesome and amazing. If I had to choose who's going to win, I'd say neither. It's going to be a tie after the map is mined out. I think that's the only way this game can truly end, Tasteless.
Oh, man, this is going to be very exciting. The map is Metalopolis. And this is, again, another standard map we just saw our previous game on. My leg fell asleep again. Tasteless has sleepy legs. We gotta get this. We gotta get another chair.
You're like a shark, man. Only half of you sleeps at once.
Oh wow, that was smart. That was a smart person joke. All right, it's game time, guys. Head-to-head, Nada against Alicia here in Seoul, Korea, at the GSL. Who's gonna do it? We're gonna find it in a minute as the game has started.